In this episode of 2 Minutes with Immigration Attorney Pablo Hurtado, we're going to be looking at question 2 to get you prepared to become a U.S. citizen. All right, here we go with question 2. But before we get there, let me remind you, there's 100 questions that we're going to go over. Those are the 100 questions USCIS gives us to study. But at the interview, they only ask 10 and they're randomly picked and you only have to get 6 right. And as soon as you get 6 right, you're done. They don't ask you any more questions. So here we go with question 2. All right, question 2 is this. What does the Constitution do? What does the Constitution do? The answers, you can give any of these 3 answers. They are sets up the government, defines the government, or protects the basic rights of Americans. So what does the Constitution do? The Constitution sets up the government, defines the government, or protects the basic rights of Americans. To get into it a little bit more, the Constitution divides the government between the national or federal government and the state government. That's done to limit the powers of the federal government. That concept of division between federal powers and state powers is called federalism. And it is one of the most important concepts of our American style of government. And the Constitution sets that up and defines that. Further, the framers, those who wrote the Constitution, are known as the framers of the Constitution. They further wanted to limit the powers of the federal government. And the way they did that was to divide the powers of that federal government into 3 co-equal branches. Those 3 co-equal branches are the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. Additionally, the Constitution has changes known as amendments to that Constitution that protects the basic rights of Americans. Those first 10 amendments are known as the Bill of Rights. So once again, question 2 is, what does the Constitution do? The Constitution sets up the government, defines the government, and protects the basic rights of Americans. Thank you, and we'll come back with question 3 on the next episode of 2 Minutes with Immigration Attorney Pablo Hurtado.